Okay, guys, happy Thursday. It is January the 23rd. I know that I said I was going to do Turning Red, but then I was sitting down and I heard these words. Follow with me. Capybara. Fighting in a frog suit. On the back of an alligator. But he's fighting. And I said, check mark. Send me a screenshot. And I got a screenshot of a capybara wearing a frog suit, carrying a sword, riding on the back of a alligator. And I'm like, that's a Thursday. So stick with me. We're going to do this awesome little guy and we're going to have fun. He's going to be very simple, but I think you guys need to see things that aren't the regular. We're going to be going back old school with some older school cartoon characters and things so that you guys can join, because you guys are missing. The younger generations are missing the cool things. So stick with me. I'm going to get set up. We're going to go ahead and do this guy. So guys, capybara with a sword, wearing a frog suit, like AKA Mario Brothers frog suit, riding on the back of an alligator. What? The good thing about these cartoon type characters is the fact that you see these outside lines, and these outside lines are super, super thick. So if you make sure that you just carry your outside lines super thick, then it pretty much is going to cover up for anything that you mess up. Like, what game is this? Do other people, have other people played this game? It's some phone appy thing. And I'm like, what is going on? I know, I said red, and red is coming up, but old school stuff is very important to me because I talk about things with people, things that I've seen, right? Like cartoons that I've seen, cartoons that my oldest child has seen, and she's 18 now. And I think that these cartoons are pretty awesome, right? But the kids that I'm talking to these days, they don't know these cartoons. And I'm like, cartoons are for everybody. Everybody should know cartoons. So I'm gonna show you some things in the near future. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you follow along with me. Just give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that stuff. I've branched out on my Facebook to include my dog's Facebook. So if you're part of It's a Dog's Life, just like my videos, subscribe, click on them. Oop. The dangers of going straight through your paper. So there'll be a change of venue coming up here shortly. I want to be able to get a dedicated studio place so that you guys don't have to hear my pups going crazy. Oop, wasn't paying attention there, went way out. So that's what I'm thinking about doing, is just, you know, biting the bullet, getting a place that I can shoot these videos, edit these videos, just enjoy doing these videos. Capybara. like a capybara. Which is, you know what a capybara is famous for? It's the #1 food source for the world's largest snake, the anaconda. To an anaconda, a capybara is pretty much the size of a rat to a regular snake. Which is kind of creepy that snakes get that big. Isn't that kind of creepy that snakes get that big? Snakes get big enough to eat dog-sized mice. It's the largest of the rodent family. Right? Rodents? Like, what are beavers? I'm not exactly sure. So don't quote me on that, okay? Somebody go Google. But this guy is super adorable. Somebody had to have been thinking, right? It's like, what can we do? How about we put a capybara on an alligator? You know what? We should put it in a frog suit from Mario Brothers. And then this little guy was born. You know, I'm really starting to enjoy our Thursdays together. Yeah, I really don't do much except for our Thursdays. Let's see, what's this sword look like? We got a dark here. We got 2 lighters here, lighter colors here. We got some darky here, dark here. Our handles got a white here and a super light here. Right? Our capybara's face is dark. Then it's whatever this part is. This part is lighter. Trying to stick to this. I think I'm gonna make every 3rd Thursday like a cartoon Thursday. Well, not a cartoon. Is this a cartoon? I don't quite know. Is this? Oh, we got some darker going around here. Darker up here. And then lighter here. Such a weird picture. Don't know why I enjoy this so much. Did I miss anything so far? No? Let's get his little body done. And then we'll move on to our alligator and we'll just follow along. This is the type of stuff I used to do in high school. I think one of these weeks I'm going to show you the oldest picture that I have. It's from the 1990s. Oh, when I put him in, I forgot his little toes. His little toes. Oh, careful. That's the darkest part, so let's get those in nice and dark. Okay, let's Let's get his, you know what these are. These are the little marks on the top of an alligator's face. I don't know why. I went out of lines. I don't know why our alligator doesn't really have pupils. It's kind of weird to me. I think at the end we should decide whether we're going to put pupils on him or not. And you'll notice that both of his eyes are on the same side of his head, which is, I'm telling you, a no-no. Unless you're a halibut. Halibut is a side-laying flatfish. It's not really a side-laying. It's a side-laying, whatever. And it's got two eyes on the same side of its head because it lies flat like a manta ray. And that's your nature lesson for today. Guess you've got a couple of nature lessons today. You learned about the capybara. You learned about the halibut. I was going to teach you something about alligators. Alligators, female alligators, when laying their eggs, they go into some sort of trance-like state. And you can literally crawl up underneath them and pet their bellies. You could actually pet anywhere. They're literally in a trance while they're laying their eggs. But, huge but, I would not in any manner suggest going near any type of alligator, any type of reptile, really, after it's laid its eggs. They are the most fierce to protect their eggs. Because with alligators, they're so slow that monitors, I believe they're monitor lizards, steal eggs. I did see once on a documentary that a monitor lizard, two actually, I think it was, kept stealing this one alligator's eggs. And eventually, she only had one egg left. And they stole 7? They stole 7 of her babies. And that is all the nature lessons that I'm going to give you today. You're welcome. I need some little banner put up above my video saying nature lessons while I'm drawing a capybara riding an alligator. Like literally, I'm stunned. Like I literally will draw anything, but this, when I was looking through my phone for pictures of other things to do for this Thursday, as soon as I heard those words, I'm like, yes, please, sir, send me that. Because how often do you get to see these things? I never would have been able to Google it. I wouldn't have known to Google it. Seriously. The things that we miss. I know the worst thing that I've ever experienced was after my mother died. Because my mother was a huge movie buff, and that's what we did together. We bonded with movies, you know, true crime and stuff like that, so that we could discuss who did it and all that stuff. And then the first time a movie came out, a really good movie after my mom's death, I cried. Because I realized that my mom is gone and she is never going to watch these movies. She's never going to see another movie. She's never going to solve another movie with me. And it was very, very traumatic. So I had to unpack that. And then I realized that I can still share those things. I can share those things with other people. So that's why I want to do some throwbacks to cartoons and such that you may not have seen. Chances are you haven't seen. That doesn't mean I am not going to help you. I'm going to do stuff from games. I'm trying to get something together to do from that game, League of Legends, LOL. But really that's not my strong suit. So it's taking me some time to get stuff like that together. Plus, like I said, I want to run through the thousands of printouts that I've already got before I go doing that, which is why you're seeing a lot of very cerebral type stuff. This part right here is too dark. This is belly, isn't it? Belly is in here. How's that look? How's that look? That looks like a capybara on an alligator with a sword and a not a monkey, but a frog suit. Should I? Does he look weirder? You think he looks weirder with pupils? So let me set this up, see what we got. Boom! I like this easel. I love this easel. Oh, let me move my camera. Sorry about the jiggle. Oh, see my hand? There we go. What are you guys thinking? What do you think? Where should we put our name? You know what we're going to do? I'm going to put my name right here as if this was a character. Oh, I just closed that. I'm going to put my name right there as if we're going to put it in a box too. Watch. B-E-C-I in a box. As if he was wearing a name tag. As if this character's name is Becky. I legitimately adored this one. I hope you adore this one, and I cannot wait to see you again next Thursday, and I can't wait to see what we can come up with for Cartoon Thursday. Remember, Cartoon Thursdays from now on are going to be the third Thursday of the month. So hopefully we find something like this to do. If not, I'll just grab something from a movie. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching my alligator with a capybara on its back. You have a great Thursday. Peace.